Have you ever watched a superhero movie and thought, wow, if only that were real? What if I told you that the line between science fiction and reality is a lot blurrier than you think? All around the world, there are individuals with abilities so extraordinary. They seem to defy everything we know about science and the human body. These aren't characters from a comic book. They're real people living among us, pushing the boundaries of what we thought was possible. Are these just random flukes of nature, or do they hint at a hidden potential locked within all of us? Today, we're diving deep into the world of real-life superpowers, exploring the incredible stories of people who can do the impossible, from withstanding freezing temperatures that would be fatal to others, to possessing a memory so perfect it's like a camera. Get ready to have your mind blown. Let's start our journey with a man who has a very special relationship with the cold. Meet Wim Hof, famously known as the Iceman. This man from the Netherlands doesn't just tolerate the cold. He embraces it. He conquers it. Imagine submerging yourself in a container filled to the brim with ice cubes for nearly 2 hours. For most people, that would mean severe hypothermia or worse. But for Wim, it's just another day at the office. He holds the world record for the longest ice bath, staying submerged for an astonishing 1 hour, 52 minutes, and 42 seconds. But his feats don't stop there. He's climbed Mount Kilimanjaro and even parts of Mount Everest wearing nothing but shorts and shoes, braving temperatures that dip far below freezing. So, what's his secret? Is he a biological anomaly? According to Wim, it's all about a specific breathing technique he developed, which he calls the Wim Hof method. He claims this combination of deep breathing, meditation, and cold exposure allows him to consciously control his immune system, heart rate, and other autonomous bodily functions. For years, the scientific community was skeptical. The autonomic nervous system was thought to be, well, automatic beyond our conscious control. But then, scientists decided to put him to the test. In a controlled study, Wim was injected with a bacterial endotoxin that would normally cause fever, chills, and headaches. Most people would get sick, but Wim showed almost no symptoms. He was able to voluntarily activate his sympathetic nervous system, a feat previously thought impossible. What's even more amazing is that he's trained others to do the same. This isn't just a story about one man's superpower. It's a testament to the incredible, untapped power of the human mind over the body. Wim Hof shows us that maybe, just maybe, we have more control over our own biology than we ever imagined. Now, let's switch from the icy peaks of mountains to the bustling skylines of major cities. Have you ever wished you had a photographic memory? To be able to look at something once and remember every single detail perfectly? For most of us, that's pure fantasy. But for British architectural artist Stephen Wiltshire, it's his reality. Stephen is often called the human camera, and for a very good reason. He can take a brief helicopter ride over a sprawling city like Rome, Tokyo, or New York, and then, from memory alone, draw a stunningly accurate and detailed panoramic landscape of the entire metropolis. We're not talking about a rough sketch. We're talking about intricate drawings where he captures the exact number of windows on a skyscraper, the precise layout of streets, and the unique architectural features of landmark buildings. It's breathtaking. Diagnosed with autism at a young age, Stephen was nonverbal and found his voice through drawing. First words were reportedly paper and pen. Art became his way of communicating with the world. During his helicopter tours, which might last only 20 or 30 minutes, he absorbs a vast amount of visual information. Then, over the course of several days in his studio, he meticulously recreates the city on a massive canvas, all while listening to music on his headphones. He doesn't look at photos or references. All comes from the single sweeping glance he took from the sky. Neurologists have been fascinated by his abilities. While the exact mechanisms in his brain are still being studied, it's clear he possesses an eidetic memory of an extraordinary caliber. His work isn't just a technical marvel. It's a beautiful expression of how a unique mind perceives the world. Stephen Wiltshire's story is a powerful reminder that our brains can work in ways that are far beyond the ordinary, creating beauty and wonder in the process. From the quiet focus of an artist to the lightning-fast precision of a modern-day warrior. Let's travel to Japan to meet Isamachi. He's not just a martial artist, he's a master of Aido, the art of drawing the sword, and he holds multiple Guinness World Records for his almost unbelievable speed and accuracy. He is, for all intents and purposes, a modern samurai. Have you ever tried to swat a fly out of the air? It's pretty hard, right? Now imagine trying to slice a tiny plastic pellet fired from a BB gun at over 200 miles per hour in half with a katana. Sounds impossible. Yet, for Isamachi, it's a proven skill. Video footage shows him standing calmly, listening. The pellet is fired, and in a blur of motion too fast for the naked eye to truly register. His sword flashes and the pellet is split cleanly in two. How does he do it? It's not just about fast reflexes. In fact, he says he doesn't see the object coming at him in the traditional sense. At that speed, by the time his brain processed the visual information and sent a signal to his muscles, the pellet would have already passed him. Instead, he claims to anticipate the object's trajectory on a more intuitive sensory level. He processes the information and reacts before he is consciously aware of it. He's like a real-life Jedi, feeling the path of the object rather than just seeing it. His other records are just as mind-boggling. He holds the record for the most martial arts sword cuts to a single tatami mat in 3 minutes, a staggering 252 cuts. He also holds the record for the fastest 1,000 martial arts sword cuts. The precision and control required for these feats are almost beyond human comprehension. Isamachi demonstrates a level of neuromuscular control and anticipatory skill that pushes the known limits of human reaction time. Finally, we venture into one of the most controversial and fascinating abilities of all, the claimed power of X-ray vision. Meet Natasha Demkina, a woman from Russia who, since the age of 10, has claimed to have a unique ability. She says she can see inside people's bodies, diagnosing medical conditions just by looking at them. It sounds like something straight out of a Superman comic. But Natasha's story has attracted attention from scientists and media outlets all over the world. According to her and her mother, it all started after an appendectomy. Suddenly, she began seeing her mother's internal organs. Over time, she honed this ability, creating what she calls a medical vision and a normal vision that she can switch between. Her process involves scanning a person for a few minutes, after which she describes the organs and tissues she sees, often identifying anomalies like ulcers, cysts, or misplaced bones. Numerous anecdotal accounts from people she has diagnosed claim her insights were later confirmed by conventional medical imaging, like Mr. Is and ultrasounds. However, the scientific community remains highly skeptical, and for good reason. When her abilities were put to the test under controlled scientific conditions, the results were mixed and often failed to prove her abilities beyond what could be attributed to chance or clever guessing. For example, in a test organized by the Discovery Channel, she was asked to identify specific medical conditions in a group of 7 volunteers. She correctly identified for a result that was statistically significant but not conclusive enough to convince the skeptics. Is it a genuine psychic ability, a highly developed intuition, or simply a case of confirmation bias? The debate continues. Natasha's case remains one of the most polarizing, sitting right on the edge of belief in science, forcing us to question what we accept as reality. From the Iceman who commands his own biology to the human camera who can redraw a city from memory. The samurai who slices speeding pellets and the woman who claims to see inside our bodies. These are not myths or legends. These are real people whose extraordinary talents challenge our understanding of the world. They show us that the human body and mind are far more powerful and mysterious than we currently comprehend. Perhaps these abilities aren't superpowers in the fictional sense, but rather extreme examples of the latent potential that exists within the human genome, waiting to be unlocked. What other incredible capabilities are we yet to discover? These individuals inspire us to look beyond our own perceived limitations and to wonder about the incredible. untapped potential that might be sleeping inside each and every one of us. What do you think? Are these just genetic anomalies? Or proof that we are all capable of so much more? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more journeys into the extraordinary.